Amistad and HarperAudio present The Minister Primarily, a Novel by John Oliver Killens. Performed by Nyambi. Forward. John Oliver Killens, The Real and the Fake. One of the memorable moments from the Watergate hearings occurred when Georgia's then Senator, Herman Talmadge, an old-time primitive Southern demagogue and segregationist, said, "In Georgia, a man's home is his castle." Contrast this with one of the most powerful, ghastly, and shocking scenes in American literature. It occurs in John O. Killens' first novel, Youngblood. Joe Youngblood is one of the passengers on a train that is taking black Southerners to the north. Armed white men board the train and kidnap the black passengers. When a young black man objects on the grounds that the passengers are American citizens, he is brutalized. The rifle went off. The explosion temporarily deafened Joe. The young Negro slumped down in the aisle, his right arm a shattered, bloody mass at the elbow. Joe jumped from his seat. The cracker with the mustache looked up at him. "See what I mean?" he said to Joe, motioning with his rifle towards the young Negro. "Had to shoot one of the youngest and strongest bucks in the group. Wasn't no need of that neither." He turned to a couple of his men. "Get him off here before he bleed up the train. Wasn't no call for that at all, and Mr. Buck ain't gonna like it. See how bad education is for niggers." The black passengers who were en route to the north are put to work on the Buck plantation, where a defiant black man like Youngblood is repeatedly beaten for his impudence. With this scene, Killens demonstrates the power that black writers of his generation possessed. With his depiction of a South as hell for blacks, a sentiment echoed by the poet Sterling Brown, where mobs could drag any black person from his home and lynch him and rape his female relatives. Talmadge's remark demonstrated the different worlds in which Southern blacks and Southern whites resided. In those days, a writer could contradict a white man, no matter how powerful, and be provided with space to do it. This was a time before black power became safe enough to appear on the cover of fashion magazines with models drawn from the Generation Hamilton. The novel was one of the weapons, not only to be used to reveal truths that mainstream audiences found uncomfortable. Killens and his contemporaries and friends John A. Williams, William Demby, William Gardner Smith, and Charles Harris, all World War II veterans, also annoyed the New York literary establishment by exposing the racism that existed in the armed forces, which contradicted the propaganda line coming from above that the war had been fought to end fascism, when racism is one of the most important components of fascism. In Killens' classic, And Then We Heard the Thunder, a black soldier becomes so fed up with the racist treatment that he receives from white soldiers and officers that he welcomes a Japanese attack on his encampment. The character's name is Jeffrey Grant, a self-proclaimed black nationalist from New York City. He's given the standard black nationalist speeches. "You goddamn ignorant bastards. The Japanese are fighting for your freedom and your dignity. The white man is the most deceitful, the most two-faced human being in all the world. But if he pissed in your face and told you it was raining outdoors, you damn fools would purchase umbrellas." In another scene, he runs from his tent and shouts, "Guan Tojo, fly black man. Show these white bastards how you can fly." He shook his fist at the planes, ducking in and out of the flak, and diving and laying eggs and climbing straight up again at 90-degree angles. "Guan Tojo, Guan Wan, show these—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?